Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Easter. I started editing my sci-fi novel, the first few chapters that I wrote during Nano in November. I wrote 13 chapters, and so I really want possibly an alpha reader, someone who can kind of read through those chapters and see how my opening is, because I really like it, even though it was during Nano, so it's kind of rushed, but I didn't expect it to like it as much as I do. There's not much I want to change. It's just fixing things and making it sound better. But that's what I've been doing now. I did do the cover, and I just did not feel like doing the character profiles. They just take so much. I have to think about their personality, and then I have to write it out, and there's so many characters. There's so many. It's just a tasking job. So I decided I'm still gonna do something off the to-do list. So that's why I'm working on the first 13 chapters. And right now I'm on chapter 4 for the sci-fi novel, which is, the acronym is WEL9, Well 9. And I'm really excited about that. So I'm really happy that everything is coming together, and I'm gonna continue editing. I'm also highlighting mentions of technology. This is part of the world building. I have to go back and figure out what type of technology I want to include, because this is set in the future, not too far in the future, about maybe somewhere between 30 and 70 years from now. So it's not going to be a completely different world. 30 years ago in the 90s, there weren't the same type of technology, but they had computers. Not as advanced as it is now, but they had computers. They had landline phones, and now we have cell phones. I don't really know when cell phones became really normalized, because I know they had pagers in the 90s. They had stuff like that, which is still very similar to things we use now. They had cars in the 90s, even farther back from the 90s. They still had cars, they still had computers, they still had some sort of phone. So I'm less focused about creating entirely new pieces of technology, and more looking at how what we have now could be developed and what it would be 30 to 70 years from now. They have cars 70 years from now, but will they be flying cars? Will it be like a half submarine, half car type of thing? Who knows? But there will be cars. So I'm just going to highlight it and come back to it later. So in the first few chapters, we are introduced to two of the more main protagonists and how they meet, and find out, one of them is looking for her sister, who the other character knows somewhat well. And then comes in a suspicious, mysterious character that doesn't have a name until a flashback. It's looking pretty good so far. On my way to the cafe today to get my... I'm not going left, actually. To get my Greek yogurt and granola that I usually get. But this time, it's on a Monday afternoon. Because I don't have work today. And I'm going to be finishing up a swap with my writing partner. I have a few pages left before I'm done reading. So I'm gonna try to finish that, and then also finish editing my first 13 chapters. Those are my two main goals for today. And then if possible, I might start on his feedback, because I wasn't writing feedback as I was reading. I just wanted to read through and then go back for each chapter to talk about what I wanted to talk about, because some things are just an overall thing, so it's like I don't want to reiterate something multiple times. So those are my goals, and I'm almost there, and we're gonna have a good day. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello fellow writers. It's such a nice day today. I like being out in the park. I just don't like the insects though. That's the only thing. There's so many little bugs and like little flies and stuff crawling all over me. I don't like that part. I like the sun. I like looking at the trees, hearing the birds. But anyways, that's not why I got on here. So as I was editing, I realized a huge plot hole, and I was trying to figure out how to fix that, because one of the characters knows something about the organization that is obviously investigating the clinical trial company. And so I thought, why wouldn't she say anything? Then I realized it just doesn't align with her goals. She's not evil, and I think I just had to realize that. Her motivations and other people's motivations are not aligned, and she may not want to accept it 100%, but she is aware of it enough to keep quiet about certain things. So I hope that kind of fixes the plot hole, but we'll see as I write it out. But I'm on chapter 10 of 13. And I'm just gonna finish the other 3 chapters when I go home. I just wanted to take a bit of a walk. I was tired of sitting in that cafe, and it was so cold in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for a little walk and take you guys with me. So it's like separated from this part, but like it's so far. How did that happen? Crazy. My treasures.